Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome to the MultiVersus. I want to give a big thank you to Warner Brothers for giving me access to this, early access to this game so that I could have an opportunity to check it out and make some content. This is currently a closed alpha, but if you are interested in playing, you can go to the website and put your name in, and hopefully, you know, before the alpha is over, you will get a chance to play. They're still going to give some codes out, so give it a shot if you are interested, and I highly recommend it because it's very fun. Now, I actually had the chance to play this during an early game test many months ago. But of course, that was such a long time ago, I kind of forgot everything that was going on with the game, but now we're back with the closed alpha, and I've been checking this out a little bit this morning, and I just want to go over some things with you so you can get an idea of what is to come. So, first of all, this game, right off the bat, is going to be confusing to you if you, like me, are coming from a just plain old fighting game perspective, and not somebody that has played a lot of platform fighters. But the good news is, there are excellent tutorials here. First of all, there is a basic tutorial, and if you complete it, you unlock Wonder Woman right away, so yay. But in addition to that, there are a number of advanced tutorials that are not difficult to complete, but are actually extremely important in understanding the basic mechanics of the game. So I highly recommend you go in and check that out. And just if you're intimidated going into this because you are not used to platform fighters, trust me, this will help you a lot. So don't be scared. Don't be scared. It's very accessible. Alright, second thing I want to show you is the training mode, which they call the lab, and I love this. I mean, personally, if you're a member of the FGC, you know, everybody kind of just talks about going into the lab when they're in training mode anyway, and they straight up named it that. So, you've got a lot of options in here. Of course, you can pick your character as well as who the bot is against you, but you can also add additional bots to simulate various modes. You get access to all the different moves, the detailed move list, which not only do they say the name of the move and the inputs, but importantly, they explain to you what the moves do and kind of what the goal is with those moves. So it's extremely helpful the way that this is set up. It's really designed to help people that have no clue what they're doing in this game, like me. So excellent so far. Next thing we're gonna check out, if you guys haven't figured this out yet, or if you aren't aware, this is a free-to-play game, which is amazing considering the graphical quality and all the detail that has been put into this. But one of the things that this means, and you need to keep in mind, is that not everything is going to be available right away for you. There is a lot of unlocking that you'll end up doing. So when you first get into this, some of the characters are available right away. Shaggy, Wonder Woman, Rain Dog, who's so cute, I'm sorry. But other characters you have to actually unlock by going through and acquiring these little coins, by acquiring their little money system. And you get that through doing challenges. So characters like Arya Stark and Batman, you have to actually go through and unlock them, but it's okay. In addition, you're gonna have a lot of things that you can unlock besides characters, like ring outs. So when your character gets knocked out of the ring, what are you gonna see pop up on screen? And there's a lot of cool ones, including Game of Thrones ones for people that love Game of Thrones, like me. You can also unlock different announcer voices for all of the roster. Badges. We're gonna have backgrounds that you can unlock. You see, I still haven't unlocked any of these things. So there's a lot that you can do. And the best way to actually get these rewards is just to play the game. But there also are, as you can see right here, specific missions that they give you that will help you unlock more rewards faster. And I feel like this definitely is something that helps incentive-wise. It's easy to accomplish most of these missions, and they give you a good amount. So it does feel like you're gaining success as you go through, which is very nice. Now, on top of what I've already shown, there is also a battle pass. And my personal guess here, though I don't have all the information, is that once the game actually officially comes out, you probably will be able to pay to acquire all the rewards from a battle pass if you don't want to grind, but that you can grind if you would prefer to not spend money. That's typically something that happens in free-to-play games. But as you can see here, you'll have specific daily missions, and then you'll have seasonal milestones, and for each of those, you can acquire specialty rewards. So, you can see I'm partway through right now. So it's a process, it can be a grind, but it actually kind of feels fun when you're going through it, and oh, I already got this! See, I'm like, I'm excited about this Lady Raid Accord. This is gonna be my new profile icon. You guys are gonna see. I love it. Let me claim all the rewards I got. A Shaggy costume! Guys, I'm getting too excited right now. I'm sorry. In settings, you do have a variety of options. So when I first played this game in the game testing period, it was on PC. And I was definitely a little bit confused with the inputs because of course they were not what I'm used to since I normally play things on PS4. But you do have options to use basically whatever sort of layout you are comfortable with. And on top of that, I think this is really cool. You can play around with the interface. So you can change where you have the scoreboard, the damage, cooldown, all of the information that is relevant to the particular characters. So depending on what looks good on the screen to you and what you need, and you can change the color of your character, your teammate's character, and your opponent's team character. So very cool. These are the things that I like. I get excited about. Alright, and then the other thing that I want to show here is the game modes. So there are a variety of different modes that you can play in this game, which makes it very fun. First of all, there is just 1v1, so if you're somebody that prefers to play on your own, that's an option. There also are, though, 3 different options for playing with other people, which you get the sense by looking at the characters and what they can do and their abilities that this game is designed really for 2v2, for team mode. So there's team mode for online. You can also play at home with another friend against an AI as co-op. And then there's free-for-all, where you and 3 other players just go crazy, all attacking each other at once. So everybody's trying to kill each other at once. Now, on top of this, there's normal mode for these. There's also going to be ranked, though that's not quite available yet. And then, if you want to just practice offline, if you're not really comfortable jumping online at the very beginning, I know a lot of people prefer that, myself included, there is bots. So you can do one-on-one, but you can also have a bot as a teammate, and then you can do free-for-all. Lots of different practice options there, basically. You're also going to have the ability to create and join lobbies, so you can just choose to play with your friends if you prefer. And then, again, here we are with the practice mode. You have the lab, where we just were previously, the beginner tutorial, and advanced tutorial. You can also see as I'm moving around here that the menus are very clear. Everything's self-explanatory, so it's very easy to understand what you're doing. Alright, so I want to show you exactly what happens when you go and decide you're ready to play a match. First, you get the option to choose your character, so let's see who we want to go with. These are the characters that I've tried out so far. I tried out Wonder Woman, Velma, who is hilarious, Arya, who I did have to unlock, but it was worth it to me to grind for that because it's Arya, come on. And the cutest character of all time, Rain Dog. I'm gonna be geeking out over Rain Dog for a while, so you guys don't mind me. So let's say I select Rain Dog, and I've decided that I want to use Rain Dog. So you will first of all be able to choose the skin that you want to use, or the costume. Now, currently, I only have one option here for Rain Dog, so you can't do anything to change that up. But in the future, you could, potentially. Same thing with emotes. There are emotes that are available. There are some that come that you can unlock here, but for now, there's only one available for Rain Dog. You can change your ring out. So, let me switch this up, just so you can see. I switch it to the Targaryen banner. And then you can deal with all these other things too, if you prefer to. You can also, if you forgot, before you quickly jump into things, you can check your move list. And confirm. So you click confirm, and it'll have you waiting. You can wait in training mode if you want until they find you a match. It works pretty quickly. Matches come pretty quickly. And then you have a few seconds. You see the countdown at the top to choose your perks. Now, this is something that, again, you have to unlock perks. So you don't actually, like, have a ton of options right off the bat. Alright, so I wanted to talk a little bit more about the perks that I mentioned. Let's go in right here to edit perks. So we're under Rain Dog. As you can see, I don't have a lot of options available to me currently. There are a few that are still locked and nothing here in this category. But basically, you will have 4 different perk slots that you can utilize. And the perks will do things like strengthen your attacks, or give you an increased defense, or faster recovery time. Or there will be perks that have to do with your teammates and how you can help your teammates. And I don't really know exactly how you're gonna optimize these yet or utilize them, because I don't really have much experience. But there do appear to be a lot of perks that you can eventually unlock, so there could be a ton of variety of gameplay options and a lot to learn as you go forward in the game. So it's a pretty cool system. Like I said, I still don't know a ton, but seems interesting to me. Alright, so I'm gonna go into a match and try to go over some of the basic mechanics of the game while playing, so that should be interesting, but we're gonna give it a try.
Prepare yourself!
The first thing that you do need to know is that this is a 4-button game, but only kind of. It's actually even simpler than that, and what I mean by that is that there are only 2 buttons. Oh, look at the Rain Dog in the corner! Sorry. There are only 2 buttons that you utilize in this game as actual attack buttons. You have your regular attack, and then you have your special attack. So for each of those, for your regular attack, you will have a neutral version, which is what I'm showing here. You will have a forward-moving version, which for Rain Dog is this swipe. You will have a downward version, which for Rain Dog is this right here. And then holding upward while pressing the button. That little bite. And then the same thing with the specials. You'll have neutral. You will have downward. If I'm not getting beat up. You will have forward. And you will have upward. And there will also be options for all of these in the air that will be slightly different. On top of that, there will be ways that you can charge some of the moves.
Red team!
So, the other 2 buttons that you utilize, one will be for your jumps. So your jump is actually a button. And you can do double hops in the air, you can do extra jumps. The tutorial will go through all of it with you. And then the 4th button is actually a dodge. So you can use it to move yourself in different directions in the air, and you can use it to, of course, dodge your opponent's attacks. So there is no blocking in this game, so dodging is going to be really important for your defense. Alright. Now that I've said all of this, if I can actually pay attention enough to try and play against Shaggy here. No, it's... Of course, your goal is to knock your opponents out of the ring, as this is a platform fighter. But you also will see a little damage counter underneath each of the characters. And that damage counter is showing you how much damage you have taken so far. And it's important because the more damage you take,
Blue team.
the easier it is to knock you out. So you see, now I have been knocked out. Defeated. Alright. And I'll try to play again, I'll try to play again actually paying more attention and not doing everything and see how it goes, so. We wanna put in Arya? Let's choose Arya this time. That'll be fun.
Leave one wolf alive and the sheep are never safe.
Yes, that is Maisie Williams voicing Arya.
Do you even understand what's going on here, Shaggy?
Shaggy's like, no, I do not. You can also see underneath Arya some little move symbols, and that's because some characters have moves that need a cooldown, so you can't just continuously play them. If one of your moves is in cooldown, you'll see them underneath, and you'll see the little life bar filling up. And that'll show you when you can actually use the move again. So you see now, I can use that move, which involves throwing this knife. Oh no!
Sandwich time.
Oh shit. Yes, now I stole his face, so that's one cool thing about Arya. If you steal your opponent's face, you can then turn into your opponent briefly.
You're not ready for me.
Match point. Blue team.
I'm back again.
So you see, when she goes to do the regular attack, she's actually doing Shaggy's regular attack while she has his face stolen. So you kind of got a Shang Tsung thing going on there, but very appropriate for Arya if you guys have watched Game of Thrones.
Just for you.
Sandwich time.
Woo! And of course you see Shaggy is like attacking me here with sandwiches and things, so perfect for him if you know anything about Scooby-Doo. Woo! And he got me!
Defeat.
Alright, and so now you can see some things that I unlock. You unlock some gold from every sort of match that you play, and you can see the characters leveling up and special rewards that you unlocked as well. And you can see me leveling up on the Battle Pass too. As you see. Level up on Battle Pass. Alright. Let me show a couple more characters. Velma. This character is so funny to me.
Look out, monsters! Velma's here!
Played her earlier, very briefly.
Get ready, cause
This character seems like she's quite good.
I see you! Galaxy brain! Love it. Great.
Get educated. Oh my god. Character's so funny.
Any clues? Any clues?
Oh god.
Match point. Blue team.
Stop! You see those moves?
Oh no, oh no, oh no!
Boost of speed?
Oh shit. Ah! Trying to get some damage off on him.
Hey, listen!
Call the police!
You're done!
No! I wanted to call the police! She has an option to call the police. There it is!
They did it!
Get him! Ah! There's so many fun little things like that in this game.
Amazing!
Match point. Red team.
Jinkies! Ah!
Get ready to eat my sword!
There we go.
Victory.
So, seems like a pretty strong character and very funny with all the references. Ah.
Guess I'm the winner this time.
Rematch. Yourselves.
By the goddess. Looks like we're in for quite the fight. By the goddess!
Woo! Oh god.
Goddess got me! Behind me!
Oh. So see, her shield is now on cooldown.
By the might of Olympus!
Oh, oh.
By the goddess! The steel of justice!
Time to scoot a boost!
No. my goodness, he came right in swinging.
For that one.
Whoa.
Match point. Red team.
Stronger than ever.
Oh god, oh god, oh god. Yeah, yeah. Get back here! There we go.
Victory!
Okay. And you can probably tell this is the character that I've played the most with so far. I still am not very good, I'm telling you right now. No. But
Praise Hera.
in a fairly short amount of time, I've picked up enough to be somewhat comfortable, and that should give you a sense, since I'm a person that has no experience with platform fighters, how good the game is at teaching you what you need to do. Alright, so that's gonna be it for today's first look at MultiVersus with me, and hope you guys have enjoyed it. I just want to say quickly, to summarize some of my thoughts, I think this game is excellent. It's incredibly fun. It also, despite the fact that it's in alpha, is in a really good, polished state, far more than a lot of other fighting games that I've tried in betas or sometimes even on release. There's a ton of interesting characters, as you can see, including new ones like Rain Dog, and beloved ones like Wonder Woman, or Bugs, or Velma. And they did a great job with incorporating the voice actors. It's beautiful looking. The tutorial and the training mode are very helpful, so you can get into it without a lot of experience. The perks are fun to play around with. The rewards that you get for completing missions seem satisfying as you continue to progress and go forward. So it's also, and it's pretty addicting, I've got to be honest. So far, I don't have any complaints about this at all. There's a lot of characters that I hope we'll see coming to this, so I hope we get all of the Scooby-Doo characters. I really want Scooby, and Daphne would be cool and interesting. More characters from DC, of course. We gotta get Catwoman in there, and more Game of Thrones characters. I think we're hopefully gonna get Daenerys. I would love to play Daenerys and Drogon. But yeah, there's a lot of other options. WB has a lot of properties, so maybe we can get some Lord of the Rings, would be super cool. So I'm just really excited for this game, and I hope you guys are too. I know this isn't like really a walkthrough exactly explaining everything about the game in detail. You'd have to wait until it was out for me to successfully do that. Others might be able to do it now, but probably not me. But at least it'll give you a sense of what the game looks like, what is involved in it, and you can hopefully see if it's something you would want to play. And of course, I do highly recommend it. So thank you guys so much for joining me, and hopefully I'll see you next time. Bye!